Hello, my name is Naomy Kikuyu. How many of you started your day with a coffee? Hands up if you are someone who can't function properly until the first sip of caffeine hits your system. For many, coffee is a daily routine that cannot be negotiated. In fact, more than 60% of Americans drink coffee daily. But have you ever wondered where these beans really come from? Or what effect they have on your body? Today, I will inform you about the history of coffee. By the end of this speech, you will know three major phases in coffee's story: how it was found by accident, the science of how caffeine wakes up your brain, and how to buy caffeine ethically. This will give you a better sense of what it takes to fuel your day. Let's go back to the beginning. According to McPedan's book, Uncommon Grounds, the history of coffee begins in the mountains of ancient Ethiopia. According to the legend, a god hunter named Kadi noticed his goats dancing after they had eaten some of red berries from a bush nearby. Kadi ate the berries. He quickly felt an energy spike. He gave the berries to the monks living nearby. Boiling the beans kept the monks awake for long hours of prayer. They said by the 15th century, coffee had arrived in the Middle East when the world's first coffee caves opened. In the 17th century, coffee arrived in Europe, sparking an intellectual revolution. They started to crave a stimulant during the day, not watered down beer or wine, and coffee eventually became a powerful stimulant worldwide. But how actually does the little bean perform its actual job of making you awake? The behavior is related to a brain chemical known as adenosine. Your brain stimulates adenosine all day long. It binds to receptors in your brain, signaling to your body that you are tired and need to sleep. Caffeine is strictly in structural similar to adenosine. The caffeine in the coffee enters your brain and blocks some of the receptors. When sleep signals are blocked, your brain needs to stay awake. It makes your body release natural stimulants such as dopamine and adrenaline, which helps you focus, enhance your mood, and increase your heart rate. Moderate coffee drinkers are less prone to heart diseases and depression, according to the Harvard School of Public Health. The world has a major coffee industry. It is grown in a tropical zone near the equator, known as the bean belt. This biological advantage has driven coffee to mass production, which comes with a human price. Small farmers often face low income and unpredictable weather. The beans are generally hand-picked. This is where we as consumers have the power, where buying coffee looks for labels like Fair Trade, Rainforest Alliance. These labels guarantee that farmers get a fair income and that the farming is environmentally sustainable, according to Fair Trade Certified. What is basic in your morning routine directly impacts a farming family. Have a world way. Finally, let's revisit what the speech has informed you on coffee. We followed the story of coffee from the dancing god of Ethiopia to the coffee caves of Europe. Second, we learned how caffeine helps keep the brain alert. And finally, we looked at fair trade coffee and its impact on farmers worldwide. But when you take the first sip tomorrow morning, your mug is not just not coffee. It was It has a fantastic biological mechanism, a global history, and direct link to the farmer anywhere in the world. Enjoy your morning routine and your drink. Thank you for listening.